Hey there, everyone. I wanted to take this time to actually show you some of the examples that I have provided. And I decided to come sit outside because finally we have the sun. And like I said before, nature is what I believe where we need to be when we're in this practice. And it's so great because the wind is blowing, so it's going to be kind of a nice example. So I'll start with air because the wind is blowing and it's just so beautiful out. So one of the examples that I gave was to use bubbles. So I'm fortunate enough to have little kids, so I have bubbles all around. But I just wanted to kind of give you the example. Ooh, see? You can see them there, hopefully. And all you do is, as you're blowing the bubbles, is imagine what you want to let go of are actually in the bubbles. Ooh, one flopped in my face. So isn't that lovely? Just to see that? Yeah. And they're flying all above me and they're popping. Ah, amazing. And it just feels really good. So that's the air one. For fire, typically I have a campfire going, but obviously I'm not going to be able to do that today. So I brought a candle, if you can see that. And I don't know if it'll be too windy to light this, but you'll get my idea. I think it's going to be it's too windy. But basically all you're going to do, and you can do this inside as well, is you light the candle and you just imagine what it is that you want to let go of, and then you just blow it out. And the whole idea is that the fire is the one is what's gonna hold that for you so that you don't have to. And then by blowing it out, it's like a release. So another one, which is one of my favorites, is water. And if you can't get to a body of water, you can have one in your home with a vase. And what I do with the vase is I grab marbles, you can grab rocks from your front yard, and you hold the rocks or the marbles in your hand, and you just take a minute and just really, what do I want to put in here, right? What do I want to put into these marbles? Roll them around in your hands and get really present to what you want to let go of. And then when you're ready, you can drop them in one at a time or all together. And when we end up creating is something really beautiful. So some of my clients actually have one of these marble vases in their homes, and they just walk by and if something feels heavy, they let it go. And that's really my recommendation for you, is if something feels heavy, take that moment and let it go with a ritual. And the last one I wanted to do was for Earth. Is everyone, I'm sure, has post-it notes. And I wrote the fear of judgment on here. And what I'm going to be doing with this is I'm going to fold it up into a very small piece of paper. Very small. So now I'm at my garden and I have my piece of paper that I folded up. And all I'm going to do is put it in the garden and bury it. So I don't know if you can see this, but I'm just going to, that's it. And it just feels really good. It feels good to have that physical kind of representation of what I want to let go of. And that is why I incorporate the elements into this letting go process. It's something that you have to actually take some effort in, and I think that's part of the process as well, is what we take action on and what we put effort into has an impact. It's just like if we exercise, right? One of the things that I just wanted to end off is talking about what you want to replace it with. So I'm sitting in front of my garden for a reason, because every spring when I plant my garden, I'm also putting intention into the seed. So I intentionally think about, what do I want to grow in my life? And it's typically the things that I want to replace what I've let go of. So on that piece of paper, it was to let go of the fear of judgment. And what I want to replace that with is feelings of courage, celebrating the fact that I take risks in my life, growing more compassion and love for myself and for others, and just continuing on the path and having that inner strength and knowing, grow. So I just encourage you to find what resonates for you. If it's gardening, incorporate that practice into your life and you'll notice a big difference, especially with what you want to replace it with. That's where the fun is, because what we focus on grows, just like when we water the seeds in our garden. So I'll leave with that. I hope you're enjoying this process. Know that I am supporting you, and if you have any questions, feel free to email me anytime at info@kimstanevent.com, and I will see you in the next module. All right, bye for now.